Alrighty. So I guess we're going here. Apparently we are. Y'all gonna have to bear with me on this on the technical aspects here because I mean this stuff I'm not used to it. So okay, let's just put it that way. I'm new at it, so there may be some little technical hiccups, what have you. What have you. Go into a long story on that. But anywho, let's get started, Sylvia. Hey, this is Kev, the Casual DJ. Thank you guys for coming out and everything. We're going to do some information. I don't want to go into the story of behind the scenes stuff that I've been trying to get going with this or whatever. Technical, just on and on and on. Yesterday, I didn't even get a chance to get the stuff going, so that day was skipped. But what I'm going to do, attempt to do, is to do two recordings to kind of make up for yesterday. So, because I have a little challenge thing, one I'm doing on a 30-day run, and if the technical issues and whatever, can be, you know, mastered or handled or taken care of, it can be very easily done and accomplished. But whatever. There's a lot to it. It's a long story. It's a lot going on behind the scenes. But anyway, what's up? Didn't mean to bog you guys down. Hey, it's Kev, the Casual DJ, coming back at you guys, coming from cashflowhustlesradio.com. Thank you. Check me out on Instagram, KevinJ2000. There's not much over there, but at least you can follow me over there. There's Kevin, KevinJay, the number 2000. At Instagram, same thing at Facebook as Kevin J2000 at Facebook, KevinJay, the number 2000. But hey, we're going to go into some information here. The information is wonderful, it's deep, it's excellent, it's beautiful. It's been around for ages, a while, or whatever. And I wasn't going to go into this subject because, as far as content, I have tons of content. That is no problem. I mean, I got so much content, I could probably go 10 hours a day on content. But I mean, we're trying to make this practical, and I will try to make these bite-sized so that I don't interrupt your day. And then when I ask you to watch a video or whatever, or to follow me or whatever, I don't want to have you around for 10 minutes, maybe 15, 10 or 15 minutes. I don't want to keep you for an hour or two or three, especially at this stage. Now, sometimes, yes, we'll do a deep dive. Anyway, let's go into it here. Hey, we're talking about attraction marketing. That's what our whole topic is about, and it's an old article, and it's talking about how to get a closing rate or a conversion rate, a sales rate. Some of this language you all may not be familiar with, but a recruiting rate, a closing rate of 8 out of 10 sales. So some of this is business language, entrepreneurial language, marketing language, or lingo. Without going into a explanation. But we want to keep this short, sweet, simple, and concise. And here we can go into in depth later. I can send you to resources that can go into depth later. I'm trying to keep up with my time and everything here. I don't know. Has it been 2 minutes? I'm gonna say 2 minutes. I don't even know. But anyway, oops, sorry, that's my bad. It had nothing to do with you all. But yeah, I need a better timer. But anyway, yeah, let's go into this particular subject, talking about attraction marketing. And I'm trying to get everything together. Okay, and what is attraction marketing? As far as defining it, basically, it's the opposite of direct sales marketing. I haven't gone into, well, I did go into my triple C marketing system on older videos. I'll re-go into that at another point. But at this point, to define attraction marketing, it's basically putting information out there, content or whatever, just kind of like content marketing and branding. It's a form of content marketing and branding, but you're putting information out there and you're attracting people to you. So you're not chasing, but you're attracting. You're not hunting, but you're fishing. And I'm going into my stuff a little bit. So let me just go into it, and we can kind of as we do a cap off or a what do you want to call it, a conclusion, we'll wrap it up and kind of further cement the definition of attraction marketing. But let's get into it, shall we? Without trying to set it up. So hey, we're gonna start off with some things. I got it I've had to organize it into some stuff. It's in actually a longer post. It's an older post, but I kind of condensed it. So that's why this is a recap shortcut. This is on my forum. Forum is over at cashflowcreditbuilders.com. I was really excited about the forum a few months ago. I don't want to go into that. Anyway, I don't want to make it long by rambling on non relevant subjects, but it's at cashflowcreditbuilders.com. For anyone who's interested in forums, you can go over to that forum because I'm deep into that. But apparently, people are no longer interested in forum. But anyway, I'm just mentioning it. Cashflowcreditbuilders.com. Now, the blog is cashflowhustlesradio.com. The forum is cashflowcreditbuilders.com. Just putting it out there, that's where this is at. Anyway, here's the info. Let's dive into it. The 5 analogies. I get deep into analogies, but we're just going to touch on it right here. The 5 analogies. The first analogy is a Hollywood media executive producer mogul, like a big producer, big executive, big Steven Spielberg, big whatever, Stephen King or whoever, somebody big that's make movies and whatnot and TV shows and all of that. Big mogul. That's just an analogy. Okay. Number 2 or 1B is a teacher or an entertainer. Now, of course, they're both radically different, but the emphasis is, and it's in the marketplace. You could say the street corner, not in a classroom, but out in the marketplace, because you have no students in the beginning and you have no audience in the beginning. So basically on the street corner, but that's still the marketplace. But so you're a teacher and you're teaching classroom subjects, basically, in various formats and various styles, but your position in the analogy, in this attraction marketing analogy, is as a teacher. Number 3, which is 1C, consistency pie baker or pastry baker. What in the world is that? Well, first of all, you're a baker and you're baking pies and you're baking pastries. Now, there's a reason I'm using the word pie, P-I-E. And consistency just emphasizes, the P-I-E. And the fourth analogy is a consistency pie marketplace fisherman, or shorten it down, a fisherman. These are analogies for attraction marketing. And we all know what a fisherman does. He gets on his boat, he stands on the dock, or he goes out into the lake or to the sea. He puts his bait in the water and he pulls up and attracts fish. Well, his bait attracts the fish. The fish comes to the bait and he bites and nibbles on the bait. And before you know it, boom, we got him. We hook him up. We pull him in the boat. We all know what a fisherman is. Consistency pie marketplace fisherman. And last analogy, I kind of mentioned it already. Some of this will overlap, maybe a little redundant, is a consistency pie artist or entertainer. A consistency pie artist or entertainer. We know what an artist or entertainer does. He's painting pictures. He's on the street corner rapping. He's singing songs. He's dancing or whatever. He's telling jokes. He's an entertainer. Okay. And I got in there included an influencer surfing and trend surfing is riding waves and trends. We got that from Sean Cannell. And the trend or the wave is your traffic source. And then there's evergreen keyword surfing. That is another traffic source. So influencer, of course, is social media influencer, which we are very heavily into over here at YouTube Elementary. Forget this is YouTube Elementary. And as part of social media influencer are social media trends, really hot topics, which could be news topics, which could be, entertainment news, could be gossip news, it could be real news and politics or countries, whatever. Or whatever the topic is. Hey, so-and-so had a baby. Such and such broke up. This and this happened. So such and such movie is coming out. Whatever. All these are trends, topics, news items, hot topics. And then evergreen keyword surfing is things that people are looking for. Let's say you want to date a girl. What kind of dating tips can you get? There's not usually a trend on that other than Valentine, but it's kind of evergreen. How can I make $100 a day on the internet? Okay, that's kind of evergreen. How can I get fill out a resume? And there's tons of topics that are evergreen and they're not based on trends. Sometimes in a year there may be a little bit more than other times, for various reasons, holidays or whatever. Sometimes a little bit less. But anyway, So those are the 5 analogies. Let's get into number 2, which is how to do this 8 out of 10 attraction marketing thing. Oh, wait a minute. Did I explain? Oh, here it is. I'm about to explain what the word pie means. Attraction marketing is like baking a pie. What kind of pie? P-I-E, capital letters, pie. Power, influence, and expertise. I repeat, power, influence, and expertise. Now, some of this stuff is going to overlap and repeat itself and be redundant. Remember the media mogul guy we were talking about? He's the head of the studio. He's Spielberg. He's whoever, Quentin Tarantino, or whatever big studio guy you want to name. He's him. That person has power. He can put you in $1 million movie. He has influence. He can place a call to, and he has expertise and experience because that's where he comes from. Okay. So as a media mogul, you're not conducting sales calls. You're not begging folks. You're not on the street corners. You're not doing any of that. That's why the media mogul is our ultimate goal. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. But did I? Did I mention that or not? Let me see if I mentioned it or not. Oh, okay. No, I don't think I did. Your ultimate goal is to become a Hollywood media executive producer mogul. That's your ultimate goal. Now, it's going to take a minute. You're going to start off on the street corners. Or depending on your resources and your influences or whatever, you may not have to start on the street corner. But most of us, or many of us, a lot of us, got to do it from the street corner version. But your ultimate goal is to become a Hollywood media executive producer mogul. Now, these are just analogies. These are just examples. They're just illustrations. Okay, so I didn't mention that. Now, let me go back. Oh, you're right. Power, influence, expertise. That's where we left off at. So, Steven Spielberg doesn't conduct sales calls. He conducts qualifying interviews and he conducts Hollywood auditions. He's attracting people. When you're attracting people, they come to you to fill out the interview. Well, not to fill out the interview, or to fill out the application, drop off the resumes or whatever. And there has to be an interview process because we have thousands of people or hundreds or whatever that want to go up for this role. So I'm producing Jaws. Who's going to play the captain? Who's going to play the police guy? I'm just using Jaws as a reference. Who's going to play the science guy? Who's going to audition for it, and who can we interview for that? So that's what the Hollywood mogul thing comes from. For attraction marketing, that's what the position you want to be in is to qualify, audition, and interview. Now, let's go into some of our 5 analogies. As a marketplace teacher, is another analogy. You are teaching whatever the trending subjects may be of the time, riding whatever, the hottest, some star did something, or some celebrity, or sports, or news, or whatever, or evergreen subjects. And my original post was supposed to be about blog or something, setting your blog up, setting your website up, getting your hosting, getting your domain. That was my original subject, but I ran into some issues with that. So we won't go into that long question. So anyway, as a teacher, what you are doing in addition to instructing and educating you about your subject and teaching and instructing and educating, you're suggesting products or suggesting tools or whatever, or products or whatever, or services. You're suggesting, you're recommending, and you're inviting. Because as a teacher, you want them to succeed in whatever they're doing. So, hey, you want to invite them to do so and so, such and such. As an educator, as an instructor, hey, you want to invite them to do such and such, such and such. Even as a comedian, invite them to come out to your comedy show. Invite them to watch your TV program. Invite them to do whatever you want to sell or recommend as an entertainer. So as an educator, you're educating, you're informing, you're helping, and you're assisting. Now you can do this in a formal classroom. You can do this on the street corners. You can do this one-on-one, or you can do this in certain groups or certain areas. Like forums, social media, email, whatever avenues and methods and methodologies you can find to teach and instruct about whatever your niche happens to be, if you're a teacher and instructor. And as such, you're also solving problems, which could be an educational problem, it could be an instructional, it could be a how-to, and you're providing value because, oh, I didn't know that, or I didn't think about it in that way until you told me, excuse me, until you told me about it, or you invited me, or you provide. That's very valuable. I didn't know that. Okay, let's keep going. We're on number 2 with this. What is number 2? Well, I guess it's a number 2 analogy. Is that what it is? Oh, it's attraction marketing. Really, we're kind of defining it, we're kind of breaking it down using those analogies. Okay, as an executive modal, you're qualifying and auditioning as an education provider or an entertainment provider. I'm skipping over words here, but I mean skipping. Provider is a very important word. You're an educational provider or you're an entertainment provider. In either case, you're a content provider, or in the marketplace, you're providing goods and services. Skipping over stuff here. Okay, now we left the market. Wait a minute. How in the world the marketplace? And hold up a second. I screwed that up. But yes, I did. Okay, that is my fault. In the algorithm, the marketplace in the algorithm, the marketplace in the algorithm. The algorithm will reward viewers, readers, and visitors, not the content creators, not the content providers, not the service providers, but the readers, the viewers, the visitors, and the shoppers. The algorithm rewards them with what they want to see because their product is to provide content. The content platform, YouTube or whatever, blog, whoever, Google, whoever it is. The algorithm rhythm rewards viewers, visitors, readers, subscribers with consistency because the viewer wants consistency. And the algorithm rewards production, which is your quantity. And consistency is irrelevant if you only have one video or 5 videos, there is no consistency. But if you got a video every week over a year, take off a couple weeks a year, that's 50 videos. That's consistency. And the algorithm is rewarding not the content creator, but the viewer with consistency because the viewer wants to do a deep dive on what you got to have. So without quantity, you can't have consistency and the algorithm can't help you. So production, remember the PIE? This is the pie. The production is the quantity and the reliability because your consistency means that you're reliable. So you're an authority and you have the expertise, and I can go there. Okay. And then interest means relevance. This goes into quality. So we focused on quantity, but then there's quality. Quality, interest, and relevance. So it has to be niche relevance. Is your content good enough for me to go back and watch? Can I get, if you're an entertainer, can I get a good joke, a good laugh, or a good story out of what your content? Or if you're educational, can I get some excellent information, some intriguing whatever from your content? It has to be relevance. That's quality. And thirdly, we got engagement or interaction. So, we need to have some community conversation, some back and forth, some relationships. When you're talking about it, hey, how you doing? How'd you think this? Hey, what'd you think about that? Hey, last week this happened to me. Hey, I was born in such and such. I grew up with this. Hey, I went to school and did this. Hey, can you add all that is engagement, interaction. So that's pie. That's what the consistency pie is about. And the algorithm rewards the consistency pie. Okay, let me keep moving forward. Now, the marketplace, including the algorithm, but in general anyway, the marketplace will reward activity, which you mentioned earlier, your quantity, reliability, your production. If you're producing, it will reward customer satisfaction because the customers love your stuff. It's quality. Customer retention because they love your stuff. It's quality. Leadership because in the marketplace you're taking a place in the marketplace to be a leader in the marketplace. Except your reputation. The leadership is a snowball effect, starting from the sidewalk, the street corner, up into the big office buildings and the big whatever and all of this. Performance goes back into quality again. So if you're providing a quality product with quality service and great engagement and back and forth relationship with the customers, I mean, why would folks not go back to you? Okay, so we did two twice, so just three is a misprint or whatever. It would be four. Topics, headlines, and keywords attract viewers, readers, visitors, and shoppers. Topics, headlines, and keywords attract viewers, readers, visitors, and shoppers. Product quality, service quality retains customer. Product quality, service quality retains what audience is looking for, but quality and results are what are great. Your fish is so great. You're intriguing me with your drama, with your writing, with your whatever, your quality. Your clothing is so great. Your lemonade tastes so good. It's quality. That's why I'm coming back. So people are giving you money. Why? Because you're not chasing people. You're not begging people. You're not scamming people. You are providing actual marketplace and algorithm value. If it's not value, then people don't want it. Simple, period. They don't want it if it ain't valuable. So your customers stay with you, your clients stay with you. They don't leave. Why? Because you provide quality, value on a consistent and reliable basis that provides excellent results for your clients and customers and clientele, for your viewers, for your subscribers, for whatever, weeks, months, years, and decades, because your stuff is fire. Your content is fire. It's like a drug. It's like crack. I keep coming back. Wow. You're not hunting for people. You're not. Oh, you're fishing. What happens with bait? The bait is in the water and it attracts the fish. The fish are looking for something. The fish are searching for something. The fish are looking and searching for food. The fish are looking and searching for sustenance. Put your fishing poles in the best fishing holes. Put your fishing poles in the best fishing holes. Where the fish at? Where are they at? What do they want to eat? Wait for the fish to start biting. Entice the fish. There are millions of fish out there. The fish are out there hunting. The fish are searching daily. The fish want food. The fish want answers. Give the marketplace the answers that the fish want. Give the marketplace the algorithm that the fish want. Give the people what they're searching and hunting for and starving for. You ain't got the answers, Sway. The fish are hungry. Feed those hungry fish out there. So it was three instead of attracting for um, the marketplace, the algorithm, your niche entrance and niche relevance, and your engagement. And number two, attraction marketing is like a pie. What is a pie? PIE. It's power, influence, and expertise. You want to be a media mogul. You want to be Steven Spielberg. You want to be the greatest teacher in the world. You want to be what's the woman name? Fran, I forgot her name. Some lady that used to be the cook lady. Well, okay, it's Paula Deen. Paula Deen, the cook. But the fisherman, you want to be the greatest fisherman in the world, and you want to be a great artist or entertainer. So hey, I'm a cap it right there. Like I said, I get tons of content, so that's it. So hey, this is Kev the Cashflow DJ. Let me go find my thing because it's gonna take me a minute to get up out of here. So y'all know I'm goofy on this what you call it, this technology stuff. Okay, so let me whatever. So hey, it's Kev the Cashflow DJ, Come Hustles Radio. Check me out at cashflowcreditbuilders.com and check me out at Instagram Kevin J2000, Facebook Kevin J2000. Hey, it's Kev the Cashflow DJ. I'm out. Peace out, holla. Peace. Let me end this thing. We're at Cha, and it's probably gonna be a choppy ending, but I don't care. Whatever. We'll get it together. Hey Mo, bring me a beer. I'm just playing. I'm just cracking jokes because it ends so choppy. So I'm acting like y'all caught me. Oh, hey Mayor, can you bring me a beer? I'm just joking. I'm no comedian. I'm just joking. Oops, what happened? Did I hit the thing? What happened? Did I hit it? I don't know what happened. Okay, I didn't. I guess I didn't hit it. Okay, here we go. At that time I hit it. Okay. Okay, are you done? Are you what? What? Are you done? What?